finally, you took forever in there. You know, there are other people who are very eager to see me today. Well, I was under the impression that when I got here, you would have everything ready for me. So, I mean, I see you've laid out a few things in here, but I mean, surely you're not actually thinking about wearing this stuff, are you? I mean, this looks like it looks like you're getting ready to have a yard sale and you're picking out the most disgusting stuff you have to get rid of it. Is that what this is? Or these are your options for your outfit for your date? Is your intention to drive this man away? I'm just curious. Because this, I mean, it actually looks like stuff that I might pick if I had to go out with someone that I knew was truly disgusting and I never wanted them to contact me again. You know, I would go, and what I would do, like what it looks like you do every day, I would go in my closet and turn the light off and just grab some fabric and put it on and just not even bother to look in a mirror before I leave the house. I mean, I don't mean any offense. I'm certainly not trying to hurt your feelings, but it does kind of look like that's what you do, like every day. So, I mean, I'm just here to help, you know. If my help isn't appreciated, I can always, you know, move on to someone who would actually appreciate it. I mean, you called me, so I certainly have much more important stuff that I could be dealing with right now. I really only did this as a favor to you, which I notice you still have not thanked me for that. So I'm kind of still waiting for that. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I know you weren't raised with any manners. It's not your fault. So can you tell me, do you have a method, like when you get dressed for anything that matters? Like, do you start with jewelry, or do you just sort of run through the closet and hope for the best? I mean, how do you do it? Do you just dig through the dirty clothes basket? How do you select your outfit? How do you begin this artful process that you go through every day that ultimately ends up making you look like Blossom from that TV show by that very same name? You start with jewelry. Okay, so it's deliberate. Awesome. I wasn't sure. So what do we have to pick from? You know, I've never been to your house before. This is very exciting. It's quaint. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's very quaint. It's almost like camping. So, where's your jewelry then? I don't see any jewelry. Well, personally, I have a whole room that's full of nothing but armoires. So, where do you keep your jewelry? That's it? Seriously? That little? Wow. Oh, no. We can look. We can look. Certainly. Certainly. Let me see. Let me take that. So this little, like a tiny shoebox, this is not all your jewelry. No, it's not. It's not, seriously. This is all the jewelry you have. This is all the jewelry you own. Wow. This would hold maybe a fifth of the jewelry that I have that I've forgotten I have. This probably only weighs like 2 pounds. That's impressive. Well, I admire your restraint. Let's take a look. See what we got. Now, are there any pieces in here that if I have something to say that may not be very nice would hurt your feelings? Well, I learned from another friend not to criticize brooches because, like, apparently her grandmother gave it to her or whatever, and she was really sentimental about it, and I might have called it hideous, and she may have cried the rest of the afternoons. I don't really want to repeat that because I don't have all day to sit here and wait for you to stop crying. So is there anything in here that matters? I mean, from where I'm sitting, I'm telling you there's nothing in here that matters. I'm just asking if it matters to you. Because this looks like something you scratched out from under the floorboard in your car. I mean, it's just... Okay. Did you look at the weather for today? Do you know what the weather's going to be like later this evening? Because you have to plan your outfit according to the weather. Now, you don't want to freeze to death. I mean, you'll get goose pimples all over those arms, and honestly, we can't do anything that would risk making them look worse than they already do. No offense. But I'm just thinking goosebumps on top of everything else is just going to, very unfortunate. You're just going to look like a plucked turkey, and it's not a good look. Especially if you really like this guy and you want him to ever talk to you again. I mean, I think the odds are kind of not in your favor already. So we want to give you every advantage with how you look with your clothes and your jewelry and everything. The makeup is a lost cause. I'm not even going to touch that today. We're going to need a whole other afternoon for that. From looking at your makeup, though, we need to do the best we can with everything else, like everything else. So there's nothing in here that matters. Clearly not. No, we have some weird choices in here. First, we have this. What is this? Is this like a hair tie, or it's a bracelet? Are you sure? Now, see, sweetie, this is something I was hoping I would not have to get into with you, but I think I'm gonna have to. Honey, you've reached an age where you cannot just prance around wearing whatever you want, okay? You've reached an age where you look like you've been shopping at the Baby Gap or something. Honey, you're too old to be wearing stuff like this. This is for younger people. This is for much younger women. You cannot wear anything so frilly. It's just going to make you look ridiculous. So, actually, I'm not going to put this back in there. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to see if I can hit the trash can with it from here. Almost. Just put that in the trash. Not yet, because I'm still talking. So you pick out your jewelry, and then you pick out an outfit to go with it. Okay. All right. And now this, again, goes along with the frilly thing. You are much too old to be wearing something so silly. I mean, maybe if you were at the beach, you could wear something like this. But honey, we're nowhere near the beach. And from looking at your skin, you have not seen daylight in a long time. So I'm going to throw that away too. You're taking this really well. So you're better than the last person out. What else have we got? It is so hard to choose because it's all so wretched. Okay. These are bracelets, I guess. Okay, well, clearly they're too small for you. I mean, yeah, I know they stretch. I can see they stretch, but look how little they are. Honey, you can't wear these. I mean, I would have a hard time wearing these. I mean, they fit me, but like, not only would they not fit you very well, literally, I mean, figuratively, they don't fit you. I'm going to leave them in here, but only because you might have a niece or somebody who could wear them. You know what? You know what I'm thinking? Looking through this jewelry. And this piece right here just decided it for me. You know what I'm thinking looking through here? I'm thinking you're not ready for jewelry yet. I'm thinking you're not ready to take that leap. This here looks like something you might have made in elementary school. I mean, it's just a cord with some stuff threaded through it. This looks like something you might have made when you were 8. I mean, certainly not. I think we're just going to skip the jewelry. We're not even doing jewelry. You can have that back. You could probably put the whole thing in the trash, though. I mean, no offense, but I didn't see anything in there that was even cute, much less, cool or whatever. I don't think you're ready for jewelry. Honestly, don't. I know you've been wearing it for a long time, but I'm just telling you that maybe it's not so much that you're not ready for jewelry. Jewelry is just not ready for you. That might be a more apt description. So tonight you're not wearing any jewelry. We're just gonna kind of we're gonna free flow through this evening. We're just gonna coast through it and hope for the best. So I want you, no, 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 none of these things are options. Nothing. What is that? What is that neon thing over there? What? It's a vest. That's a, no, no, that, I refuse to believe that even, no, we're not even looking at that. I want you to go back in your closet and come out with some better choices. Okay? Yeah, you do that. All right? I'll be waiting here when you get back. That's so disgusting. I don't want to touch anything. Oh, that was quick. What you got there? A toboggan? No. Mm-mm. No, you're not. You're not even, you wouldn't even be cute ironically. Go put that away. Oh, what? No, you could totally, yeah, I think it's warm enough you could wear that. Bring it out here, let me see it a little closer. I may regret saying that. Okay, now tell me what you like about these two pieces together. You like the color? So you go for that washed out faded look. So you just kind of blend into the wallpaper in the restaurant. Yeah, you don't like to stand out. That's probably a good thing. Because I think some people, they really want to stand out, but it's probably better if they don't. You may fall into that category. It, oh yeah, I can see the frills on it. Yeah, it's like that lizard in the Jurassic Park movie. That's not really an image I want to conjure up in my mind when I'm looking at clothes for a date. You know, he may remember the dude that ended up with the stuff sprayed in his face and then he died, and in a horrible way. And that's just not a good way to start a date. But let me look at it a little closer. Let's see. I'll be careful with it. Give it here. Oh, it's two separate pieces. Oh, it's layered disgustingness. So we have this here. Now, honey, you know a cowl neck really draws attention to this area. And I'm thinking we don't really need to draw attention to any areas anywhere. Like if you could find something that you could wear that made people look away from you, that might be good. I'm only trying to help. I'm only trying to help. I don't know why you're giving me that look. Why do I always get that look from people? Okay, these frills here are very, like I said, it's like that lizard thing. So what if we just did without this? Oh God, it's sleeveless. No, 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 definitely can't. Well, I mean, on some people, this might look just fine. On me, I think it'd be really cute. I think it would be just adorable on me, but that's me. Um, it has these strings. Now, I'm not saying you're clumsy. Yeah, I am. You don't need clothing with loose pieces like this on it. Um, no, you really don't. Because of your tendency to trip over like nothing, I'm afraid you would end up somehow managing to trip over this. Like you would take this off, although I would advise against it, and playfully just kind of drag it behind you. You know, do a little giggle, sling it over your shoulder, and somehow this piece would drag the ground and you would end up stepping on it, and then you would like fall into a waiter carrying a bunch of trays and stuff. Plus, it looks like you never iron. And I'm not even talking about this, I'm talking about what you're wearing right now. It looks like you literally never iron anything you wear. And this really accentuates that. So if you're trying to look like a slob, this would do it. Because it's like saying to the world, hey, I don't even own an iron, much less know how to use it. So I'm going to say that's a no. That's a no. You're not wearing that. How about that little, I don't even know what to call it. It looks like the throw that my grandmother puts over her sofa. How about that? What is that? Is it a throw? Well, go fetch it. Bring it over here. I want to see. Give it. Give it. God, it. Is it a rug? What is this thing? It's like a. It's like a blanket. Is this? This isn't clothing. Oh, it is clothing. It has a something. Got a tag on it. Oh, it's like a shawl. Oh. Ew. So it's like a cape. You could be like the Wonder Woman of tacky dressing. You could be like Batman, but instead of saving Gotham City, you would just really gross it out. What kind of look were you going for when you decided to purchase this item? You know, no one wears these anymore, right? Like, literally no one. This is the first time a shawl has touched my shoulders since 2002. I mean, no one wears these, including you. So I'm going to make that call for you. You are not wearing this. I'm sure it's very warm. I'm sure it's very comfortable. But we're not looking for warm and comfortable, are we? You know, we're looking for cold and interesting. That goes in the trash. No, you won't be wearing that anymore. So says me. You want to keep being my friend, don't you? Well, I don't hang out with people who wear stuff like that. No, no one has worn those in at least 6 months. They've been out of style for too long. So what else have you got? No, go back in the closet. That's fine. That's fine. Go see what else you can dig up for me. It's totally fine. Oh my God, look at those sandals over there. I bet she wears socks with those. I wasn't talking to myself. I never talk to myself. That would be weird. What's this? Oh, you just bought it. So it might actually be recent fashion, not stuff from, you know, the Reagan administration. Awesome. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Where did you get this? Oh, that makes sense. I was going to say maybe you got it from a bait and tackle shop because it kind of looks like one of those spinny lures that you catch largemouth bass with. You throw this in the water, I bet a fish would try to eat it. Please tell me you didn't spend more than like $2 on it because this is really... Okay, this I think this would fall into the category of clothing that some people can wear that they can pull it off at any time. Like it would look good on them anywhere, anytime. Of course, I am one of those people, fortunately. I mean, you know, I can wear whatever, whenever, and it always looks awesome. I don't believe you have ever fallen into that category. You might have had like one weekend when you were 20 that you could have done that, but then it passed you by and it's never coming back. And again, you know, this is a learning process. This is a process where you can really grow and appreciate yourself for what you are and what you aren't. And what you aren't is a person with a sparkly personality. Like you will never just glow naturally. So to wear something like this would be like a crime against nature because it is so against like everything about you. I mean, look at all these multifaceted sparkly things all over this shirt. No, I'm afraid if you wore this, it would open up like a black hole and suck us all into it, and then we would die after being stretched infinitely thin and stuff. So I'm gonna take this home with me, and I would pay you for it, but I kind of feel like my time is much more valuable than yours. So my time for coming here and helping you today should more than pay for this shiny shirt. It's like mithril, isn't it? You know, it might not hurt you to wear something like this under whatever you wear, so if the guy like tries to shoot you with a bow and arrow, you won't die from it. But be that as it may, I'm going to wear it. I may need it for my next client. She knits her own socks and loves argyle way too much. It is not going to be a fun day for me. And I may need this before I get out of there because she may try to stab me with a knitting needle before it's all over with. So, all right, so far we have nothing for you to wear. Okay, we're not doing jewelry. And from the looks of these clothes, I don't have anything for you to wear. I'm almost tempted to go into your closet myself, but then I think I'd get really depressed and I would start crying, and it's too early and all my makeup would come off and I don't have time to reapply it. We're gonna have to just keep going. We're gonna have to keep looking at this stuff here. What's that? Look, you have like a mountain of dirty laundry over there. It's really gross. Oh, it's not dirty, you just haven't put it away. Oh, bless your heart. You don't know how to put clothes up. Oh, you're so sweet. It's so cute how you're so disorganized and lazy. It's adorable. I hope this guy thinks it's adorable too. Because eventually if you keep going out, he's going to find out, you know, what a slob you are. Because you can only hide it for so long. Oh, you have some pants. Oh, yay. Awesome. Okay. Are they long pants? Because I'm really thinking you're not really the capri pant type. Because of the ankle situation you got going on down there. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but it's like your ankle's just kind of melted. So they're long pants. Cool. Hold them out. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Let me see the top of that. All right. Yeah. Well, the elastic is good. I do like this big, sturdy elastic at the waist. I think that is a real plus for you. It's like those big industrial strength girdles that used to be able to get at Sears. Like it would hold anything in. You could use it like to dam up the Hudson River or something. Like it's so sturdy. That's cool and all. And I actually do like the color. It's kind of the color of red wine, which is nice. So being the klutz that you are, if you spilled some red wine on yourself, it might not even show if you just managed to get it just on your pants. Because we know how you spill things constantly. Bless your heart. I mean, it's actually, I've decided to see it as kind of cute. The fact that, like, you haven't figured out how glasses work and you're so old. I'm like, we need to get you a sippy cup or something. You just can't drink out of a glass. You spill it all down your front. And it's just, your sloppiness is just too cute. It's so sweet, actually. But I'm going to say no to these pants. Mainly because nobody has worn pants like this since like 1987. I think Paula Abdul was the last person I saw to wear pants like this. Oh, sweetie, no. These are very dated, and you know, they're just really dated and really old. Kind of like you. So I mean, they match you, but nobody wears pants like this anymore. So you won't be wearing those. You can actually put those in the trash to go with that furniture cover thing you call a shawl. But at least I got a shirt out of this so far. So I mean, it's not like a total loss. What time is your date? Oh, well, we better get a move on then. I don't want you to be fashionably late. We don't want to take any chances with this gentleman. Well, you may not get another chance. We don't want to keep him waiting. If anything, you need to get there early so you'll have time to get down on your knees and pray and thank God for the date to start with, because I'm guessing you don't go out much. And with the way you dress, I'm not surprised. I mean, even men have standards, my God. You do. You kind of look like Blossom mixed with Kimmy Schmidt. with a little bit of Elmo thrown in there somehow. Like, I know he doesn't wear clothes, but somehow you have this Elmo vibe. It's kind of freaking me out, actually. So do you have any other? You have more pants. Awesome. No. I don't want to touch that. No. I'm allergic to nasty clothes. I'm allergic to gaudy stuff. Get it away. Get it away. Find me something better than that. Look over there. Look over there. On your dresser, there's I see a pair of jeans. I mean, where are you going on this date? Does it matter if you wear jeans? Oh, that's probably fine. Yeah, get that light pair. No, under that. Okay. I see that. Give it. These aren't capri pants. No, they're not. Well, I don't know. At first, I thought they were all right. I mean, okay, first of all, these look like low-rise jeans, which... No, we're not doing that. But they also kind of look like mom jeans. Like, they're... I don't know, this looks like something your mom might wear to take you to the mall or something. Or she might wear these on a picnic or something. But this is not something you should wear on a date. You need darker colored denim. Do you have any jeans that are a darker color? I'm thinking they would help you blend in more and not be so noticeable as well. That would be a plus. No. Well, alrighty then. Okay, you can't wear these jeans because somehow they've managed to blend two things that are very unfortunate for you and everyone who has to look at you. Low-rise and their mom jeans somehow. I don't know how you managed to work both of those things out. It's like guys that wear jeans that are super tight around their little calves, and their calves are always like this big around. They're really tight around their calves, but they're bagging and hanging down off their butt at the same time. I don't even know what kind of physics laws you have to break to make that work, but it's like they're baggy and tight at the same time, and they don't fall off. I don't know how, but they don't fall off. That has nothing to do with you. It's just a thing that I've never quite been able to figure out. I don't understand it. I'm almost tempted to say you should just wear what you have on, because I don't think it gets any better than this. And that's not saying anything good about your outfit right now. It's probably best if you go into this date, where the guy has his eyes wide open and he knows what he's getting into. So, you could go in there looking like Kimmy Blossom Elmo, which is what you look like. Huh. Oh, no. I'll be happy to look at more clothes. That's fine. I'm just thinking, you gotta lose the cowboy boots, though. Nobody wears those like that anymore. You can't do that. At the very least, take them off, but wait until I'm gone, because you kind of look like somebody that would have a foot odor problem. No offense, but I don't want to be here when those suckers come off. A skirt. This should be interesting. Let me see it. I think my math teacher in the 6th grade had this exact skirt. For real. I think she did. I think she literally had this exact skirt. Why do you even own this? I mean, why would you wear this? Oh my God, really? What are your intentions with this date? Like, what are your goals? What are you hoping? What do you hope happens here? Like, do you want to end up maybe seeing this person long term? Are you hoping that it might become some sort of relationship? Is this like a blind date that someone has set you up on? Or was this something that you went into voluntarily? Mm. Okay, so you met this person online. Did they actually know what you look like, or did you do like some people and just post a picture of you that's like 20 years old and you look nothing like that now? I mean, does he know what you look like head to toe? Like, has he seen this? Does he know? Okay, well, we don't know if he looked at all your pictures now, do we? No, we don't. Okay, I'm thinking if you show up in this skirt, he's going to suddenly remember he left something in the car, and he will remember that he left something really important, and he'll have to go get it, and you'll never see him again. All because of this skirt. Well, this skirt and all of that. So, I still would actually pick this outfit before I would wear that. Take that back. You gotta do better than that. Other accessories. I didn't think you even knew what accessories were. I mean, I wouldn't call what you have accessories. I would call them accidents, because that's kind of what they look like. You look like you got caught in a whirlwind in a TJ Maxx that was about to close. That's what you look like. You look like a bad car wreck. Well, what kind of accessories are we talking about? A hat. Well, that could work, possibly, I guess. What kind of hat? This is a hat. I would say it was like a tube top. How does this hat work? I'm confused. Honey, this isn't a hat. This is like a brain teaser. It's like it has a hole in it, honey. This is not a hat. Oh, you put it on like this. It's like a slouch hat. I see. And it goes on your head like this. Okay, well, anything with the word slouch in its name should not be anywhere near your body, because there's enough slouching going on. We don't need a hat that also slouches, because then I'm thinking it will just look like, if you ever saw that movie Idiocracy, the garbage avalanche at the very beginning of the movie, where the trash just slides down the hills like this huge avalanche that takes out a bunch of buildings and stuff. You are like a human garbage avalanche. And I think this hat would be the tin can that landed on the pile that caused the avalanche. So, no. No, ma'am. You're not wearing anything with slouch in the name of it. So, no, don't cry, please. I've run out of tissues. I can't. You're not allowed to cry. You can't cry until I leave. So let's see this top. Let me see it. All right. Well, it's sleeveless, and we already know that's a big fat no. It might be all right if you wore something over it, like a tarp that you could put over your whole body would work. Well, it would be good for the rest of us. It might be hard for you to see, but it would be good for everybody else. There's a lot going on here. You got a lot of beads. You got shells. Oh, that's a nice touch. Look, some of them are gone. Oh, my God. This is such a piece of crap shirt. This is like, it's like something tacky you would buy at the beach. Something that looks like a good deal at the time, and you pay way too much for it, and then you never wear it. And every time you look at it, you beat yourself up because you think of all the money you spent on it and you never wore it. It's like your life is a parade of bad choices. I'm gonna have to say no, because it's sleeveless and it's too busy. You can't have that. So, oh, you look really excited about this one. Is it top? Are you sure? Because it looks like a parachute. All right, no, I'll look at it, absolutely. Okay, is your date like a big clown fanatic? Like, does he love clowns? Has he got like a clown fetish or something? Because I'm telling you now, if you wear this, you're gonna look like a straight up clown. It's oh, it has shiny stuff up here and oh, you'd be like the queen of the crappy dressers if you wore this. This no, you would look like a really really sad demented clown. That's a no. Plus it's sheer, and you do not need to be wearing anything sheer. I mean, even if you wore something under it, that you are not a person that can do that. You are not a person that should ever do that. So all right, I will have to admit, this top is not bad. This is the least disgusting thing I've seen here today in this place that you live in. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Don't like the pants though. Pants really bug me. Don't take them off. Don't take them off. We're not that good of friends. Leave your pants on. Oh, you have another pair? Well, go get them. Go get them. Maybe this will save the outfit because right now it's, you know. Honey, isn't this the pair you just showed me? These are virtually identical to the other pair. How did you end up with two pairs of jeans that are almost identical and they're equally terrible? Okay, again, we have low-rise mom jeans that. How did you end up with two pairs of these? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But no, you can't wear these. You look like somebody headed to soccer practice. No. No, throw them away. You don't ever need to wear that again. So I guess you're stuck with these pants that you have on. Let's just hope the restaurant is not lit very well. And let's hope he is lit, because then maybe he won't notice. You know, I mean, I would say, you know, try to flaunt some other feature that you might have, but you don't. So you're really just going to have to, hope for poor lighting and lots of alcohol and an Uber driver or somebody to take y'all home, because I'm thinking he will not be able to drive by the time y'all leave there. Oh, you have some shoes. Let me see. You're not serious with these. These are not your shoes. These are not your shoes. Oh, God. The 90s called. They want their shoes back, sweetheart. Really? These are like guys' shoes anyway, aren't they? They're not? Really? Okay, again, remember what we said about dressing our age? Dressing like people our age? This is totally not. This is something some 15-year-old would have worn back when Seinfeld was originally on the air. Not now. So these are going in the garbage. You're not wearing those. Let's see, you got one more pair here. Oh, God. Okay, these are grandma shoes. These are like, ew, they're not even real leather. Ooh, you see, you can tell because they're cracking right there. Ugh, somebody needs to release the cracking. These are grandma shoes. Look at that heel. Look at the squared off toe there. These are grandma shoes. Totally grandma shoes. Ooh, and they smell like peppermint or something. They smell like my grandma's purse. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. No. That's a no on those two. So that's the best you got, really. That's all you got for me? Alright, well, I guess I came over here for nothing then. I guess maybe I could say I saved you from some bad choices, but Everything in this room is a bad choice except me. Um, but what you have on clearly from what I have seen today is the best of a bad lot. And there's really nothing we can do at this point. Um, Really, your only saving grace is me. You thought I was going to say something about you. No, I am. And I'm going to take you shopping in a real store, and we're going to look at some real clothes that are more realistic for your situation being what it is. We're going to make the best of it. So, all is not lost. I'm sure this date is a lost cause. But there might be other dates. Anything is possible. And I'm going to get you ready so that if you get to go on another date, maybe it will go better than I'm sure this one will go. I would love to be a fly on the wall, but I would not be seen dead there. No offense, again. But I'm going to go because I need to go take a shower. Something about being here just makes me feel like I need a shower and a hug. So have fun on your date. And don't worry, I'm sure maybe by the end of the decade somebody else will ask you out too. Okay? Good luck.